IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu reportedly agreed to comply with Tinubu government terms of release. Like I said, this news these days, I hardly believe them. The news in detail. This was disclosed by Senator Nnamdi Abaribe representing Abia South Senatorial District on Wednesday after the recent meeting with Southeast senators and the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi on Kanu's release. The detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, has reportedly agreed to comply with the conditions set by President Bola Tinubu-led Nigerian government for his release from the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. This was disclosed by Senator Nnamdi Abaribe representing Abia South Senatorial District on Wednesday after the recent meeting with the Southeast senators and the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi San, on Kanu's release. Led by Senator Abaribe, approximately 15 federal lawmakers participated in the closed-door meeting. Senator Abaribe, speaking on behalf of his colleagues after the meeting, expressed optimism that the Attorney General would influence the federal government to consider releasing Kanu. He emphasized that Kanu's prolonged detention was contributing to heightened insecurity and unrest in the Southeast region. Vigard reports that Senator Abaribe disclosed that he had personally met with Kanu at the DSS headquarters, where Kanu expressed readiness to comply with any conditions set by the government for his release. The senators' meeting with the Attorney General followed the Southeast governor's decision to appeal directly to President Tinubu for Kanu's freedom. Earlier, a group of 50 members from the House of Representatives have urged President Tinubu to instruct the Attorney General to use Section 174 of the Constitution to terminate the terrorism-related charges against Kanu in court. And now the Kanu's legal saga began with his initial arrest in Lagos in October 2015, subsequent bail in April 2017, and eventually escaped from the country amid his trial. He was rearrested in Kenya in June 2021 and has since remained in the custody of the DSS. Despite the Court of Appeal order for his release in October 2022, the Supreme Court later overturned this decision in December 2023, allowing the federal government to proceed with the trial on 7 remaining charges. This ongoing legal battle continues to attract significant attention and advocacy effort from lawmakers and leaders in the Southeast region of Nigeria. Like I said, I know they believe, you get some things because I know they believe again. Yeah, I'm so sorry, but I know they believe these things. Why? We have seen this cycle of, okay, we don't hear, okay, he has been doing this one. And before you know it, you hear that, oh, they don't start afresh again. So now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Until this man comes out, addresses his people say, hey, you don't come back, hey. And of course, nothing follows it. He comes out, we don't start hearing of any super story in the Southeastern region. Because me, I don't know why. You know, these people, maybe they call government, their games. If you don't they follow these people, you don't know, say they do up to many games. But hopefully, they're doing it for good this time. They're releasing him this time. If the term is good, then there is nothing wrong with that. And I know MNK as a learned and intellectual man, so he knows what he's fighting for and what is good for his people and him. Anybody who is not happy with the agreement he reached with the government should present himself to be substituted with Kanu. Freedom is priceless and sweet, of course. Do you know what it means for you to be held? Do you know what it means for you to be held against your will? You don't get, see, as a free person, anywhere you want to go, you go. You want to visit the loo, you go to the loo. You want to pee, you go and pee, you come out. You want to go and visit a friend, you go. You want to go to work, you go, you come back. You understand? You are free. Nobody is restricting you except, of course, you're living maybe with an abuser or a narcissist or strict parent. Okay, all these things too, and not to be compared with somebody who is even living. You cannot even compare somebody who was living who is in prison with Nnamdi Kanu. Nah, the people in prison have more freedom, more than this. This is custody. You're not, you hardly speak to anyone. Yeah, they mess with you. This thing messes you up. Okay, so this what's it called? Freedom, yes, it's really priceless. It's really sweet. That is why I'm even saying this man. That is why once upon a time, because the freedom in DSS detention, in fact, there's no freedom in DSS detention, but there is little freedom. As in little. Little means at least in the prison, you will talk to people, people will talk to you. You talk to people, people will talk to you. You understand? You come outside and do things. There are things that's how your day go. Maybe people are coming out to do a particular activity today. Maybe you are clearing grass. You do things to clear your mind. Do you understand? You do things to clear your mind. You are not coming out to, how am I going to put it? You are not forced to stay in a box. You understand? You're not forced to stay on your own. You can talk. And that's talking and relation with human being. You will keep your brain in check. Unlike somebody who be say, you don't get opportunity to do any of those things. Okay? Freedom fighting is not for the weak. Nigeria will frustrate you so that you forget what you're even fighting for. What you're even fighting for. Please agree and regain your freedom, I beg. The government should release him for his family. He has tried so much for his people, and God Almighty will reward his generation. It is very unfortunate that he found himself in a lawless country. We all know that Nigeria cannot survive without the Igbos. A problem you define you, and that problem you go see as you don't talk this thing. But truly, we cannot survive without each other. I have to state the obvious. The North cannot survive without the South cannot survive. Now, I mean this, but I don't mean it literally. Yeah, if we tell ourselves the truth and we rely on each other, we will find ourselves not being able to. But if there is crisis, just like as a human being, if you're going to be looking at a particular wall, okay, you're going to be looking at a particular wall, like during maybe a crisis now, maybe riots and people are going into people's housing, my dear, and maybe there's a particular wall, the gate you cannot go through. My dear, if crisis is happening and you know that some people are coming for you, my sister, a particular wall that you know that you will not be able to scale, the way you will scale that wall and go to in fact, you find yourself at the other side of the wall. You will be asking yourself, wait, how are you climber? Not like that. You understand? So, what's it called? We can survive without one another. You get where you go reach, you go say no, you can survive. You get where you go reach, you go say no, and we cannot survive if we decide to, keep our differences aside and make this country a better place for all of us. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy.